What's good? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, coming to you via the YouTube airways. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, Katt. And today, man, we got one of them great shows lined up for you. It's a hot topic, hot off the press. Katt Williams has broke the internet. But before we get off into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you share it out. If this is your first time coming across the platform, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you'll know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. I see everybody in the comment section, #salute. And you know what my mantra is? Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please, we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you post your comments as well. But let's get right off into this, man. As you know, yesterday, Katt Williams broke the internet with his interview on Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharpe had Katt Williams on his show, and he interviewed him. And Katt Williams had a lot of things to say. Man, he broke the internet. He wanted all the smoke. He was calling out different comedians, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, said some things about Ice Cube in the movie Friday. It's crazy, man, that he said a lot and nobody has challenged Katt Williams on saying that he was in there lying. A lot of people has responded to him. Kevin Hart responded to him and said, get the hate out your heart and things like that. But nobody has never said that Katt Williams was lying when he was talking to Shannon Sharpe. Now, Shannon Sharpe has got a lot of backlash on that particular interview because they said he let him off the hook because Shannon Sharpe previously has had Ricky Smiley on there, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and he said he got them guys' numbers on speed dial. And a lot of people said when Katt Williams was going on his little rant, Shannon Sharpe never interject and said, nah, come on, Katt Williams, we're not going to do that. But Katt Williams came on that show to speak his truth. Now, I'm going to play some interesting things from what the interview entailed with Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams. Man, take a listen to how the interview went.
I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and
now you see what he said. He said he had to come on Club Shay Shay because he could speak his truth. And he said he has watched all the comedians that Shannon Sharpe has had on his podcast.
disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here and lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in.
You see what Katt Williams said? He said Ricky Smiley stole Friday After Next, the one that he was in.
I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean?
Now I'm gonna stop it right there. But if y'all go and listen to what Ice Cube said when he had a response to that, he said that Katt Williams would be better served as Money Mike and Ricky Smiley as the Santa Claus, and because Katt Williams put his own spin on Money Mike. So he said he was well suited, and that was his character, and he'd be better off playing Money Mike than Santa Claus.
In Hollywood, they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds. That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't.
Now, see, that's taking a shot at Ricky Smiley, man. He said Ricky Smiley cannot act. Katt Williams, man, he got real comfortable, but when he came into the interview, just like Shannon Sharp said, he didn't even take a sip of drink. He just came in and got right to it.
Even at the premiere, you telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one, why no? He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he, what? So Ricky Smiley knows this. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioned?
And see, my thing about that is, man, nobody has challenged Katt Williams and said Katt Williams is lying. Nobody has challenged him. So Katt Williams got up there and he got off. He spoke his truth.
And you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days. The truth of the matter is the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom. And that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with.
Wow.
Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull.
Man.
But we're talking about comedy,
right,
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy.
He hasn't told a lie.
And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me, allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped.
Wow.
So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was gonna play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why?
Man, that's crazy. So, you know, you heard what he said about Ricky Smiley. Now, he went on later in that interview talking about Cedric the Entertainer. He said that Cedric the Entertainer stole one of his infamous, famous jokes that he created in 1998 when he was on Comic View. When he took his jacket off and he got in the car, the Cadillac and things like that. He says Cedric used that in Kings of Comedy as his closing act when he got in the Deuce in the Quarter with the space shuttle, with the spaceship, doing that with the cigar. And then Cedric responded to that, talking about that was totally two different things. But he said, man, that was over 20 years ago. And like Cedric the Entertainer said, a lot of people in comedy, they steal each other's jokes, but they just put their own spin on it. And then he went off into saying about Kevin Hart, about the role he had in Soul Plane, never had a major movie part, and he's from Philadelphia, and he was talking about the Netflix special that, you know, him and Chris Rock just released, and he was talking about growing up in Philadelphia, but you come to LA and you get this major role in the movie Soul Plane, and you never had a major role in anything else. But it comes to find out that Kevin Hart, he had a major role in LA on some kind of sitcom. If you guys do the research on that, you can pull it up. But, you know, Kevin Hart, you know, he basically went on his Twitter and said, hey, you know, telling Katt Williams, man, get the hate out your heart, man, and tune into my Netflix special. But if y'all go back and look at an interview that Kevin Hart did on The Breakfast Club with Tiffany Haddish and things like that, he said, you know, Katt Williams basically fumbled the bag on his own because he couldn't audition for that because of his legal troubles, and he was in trouble. So he fumbled, you know, the opportunities, and Kevin Hart just cashed in on the opportunities. But he went on to say things about Steve Harvey, talking about, you know, what the thing Mark Curry had, and Steve Harvey wanted to be a principal with, you know, the fake, you know, the hair, that's a man wig and things like that. But, you know, basically Katt Williams went off, and nobody has came out and said Katt Williams is lying. No, none of them comedians. Only thing the comedians are saying is they're trying to, you know, back up what Katt Williams is saying to some certain degree on saying, hey, I didn't steal your joke. This ain't true. You know what I'm saying? They were just giving their explanation. So, you know, Katt Williams, to me, you know, he ain't told no lie. I mean, he said a lot of things. He said a lot of truths, but there was some lies in there, but nobody has challenged him on his lies. He was talking about Netflix specials where Cedric the Entertainer don't have no Netflix specials where you can go look them up. Yeah, you can look up Cedric the Entertainer's Netflix specials. They're on there. They're on Netflix and Tubi. So he lied about that, but nobody challenged him. But, you know, Katt Williams set the record straight, and he broke the internet. In 2 days, he got over 20 million views. And, you know, Shannon Sharpe is doing excellent numbers, man. But a lot of people are giving Shannon Sharpe a lot of backlash for that. But Katt Williams, man, he set the record straight, man. He said he wanted to come on that show, you know, to get off and to speak his truth. And he said that Club Shay Shay was the perfect place to do it because he know who's hot right now. Club Shay Shay is hot right now. A lot of people are tuned in to Club Shay Shay and Club Shay Shay After Hours with Ocho Cinco and sometimes Gilbert Arenas. So, you know, kudos to Shannon Sharpe for getting that explosive interview. But Katt Williams has broke the internet, and he has wanting all the smoke with all these comedians. So, guys, let me know what you think. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please share the video out. You know, make sure you smash the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, Katt. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.